That will be played in Salford. And Fraser, we've got some strong Pembrokeshire representation in that Wales squad, haven't we?
Yeah, 4 players named actually. Takey George, Courtney Kate, Jasmine Joyce and Lisa Neumann have all made it. So 4 backline players actually as well. Jasmine Joyce actually just a game after scoring a try in Australia on her 50th cap. Like it'll be a difficult World Cup for us. I've got no doubt about that. But it is good to have that Pembrokeshire representation. Of course, Caris Phillips was hooker, not quite St David's, but her father, Roland Phillips, was at David. So we can claim that one as well, can't we? And it actually interesting development. Obviously, Jasmine's going. Her partner, Alicia Butchers, isn't because Alicia actually pregnant. And she spoke very well about that last week, actually saying that she wasn't going to miss the opportunity, whether it's for the World Cup or not. But interesting, but good to have that for the representation actually competing against each other in positions for a couple of bases, I think, won't they? Courtney can play centre, but tends to play out wide, as to Jazz and Lisa, of course.
Yeah, good luck to them. That's really good. And actually, Gord, that it will be a tough World Cup, as Fraser said, but they'll go there with a bit of confidence after that win in Australia, won't they?
Definitely. The Six Nations won great. They got a win out in Australia. I know they were defeated in the next game, but that will give them confidence. I believe they play in Scotland, in Salford. It's a game they can win if they, get together. And the new coach, he seems a breath of fresh air, to be fair. He's very good. He seems to have had a reaction from the girls. That's what you want. And fingers crossed, they can only get better.
Yeah, indeed. Looking forward to that. That's the 23rd of August for that first game for Wales. A few bits and bobs just to round up. We mentioned the Joe Lennon tournament got started today, and we understand that it's Hakin United who are through to the final. They've won tonight's semi-final. They played St Ishmael. Sounded like a fairly close and competitive game, but Hakin through to the final in that one, Fraser.
Yeah, that's as expected, like you say, but good if it was close and competitive. It would be a worthwhile run out for Tish for both sides. And I think Milford United are advancing tomorrow night now. So, Hakin have won that tournament so many times. 2 they haven't. The very first one, which me and Gordon always remember, Milford United a couple of years ago. They like to put down a marker and win that. So we'll see what comes tomorrow on Friday.
Yeah, I think they'll be pleased to have played tonight, actually, because I think tomorrow is going to be even warmer, isn't it? So it was a warm pre-season this evening, but yeah, tomorrow night I think we're going to get highs of about 28 tomorrow. So that'll be warm, Gord. Important part of pre-season.
Very warm, mate. Yeah, we've had a decent summer, to be fair, Ben. It's been very dry. Every Saturday's been quite good. So yeah, we'll take this summer. It's climate change, I believe, is it?
Yeah, something like that, I think. Yeah, we can't go there now, Gord. It's too late in the show.
Okay, mate.
A couple of other bits.
Hot, mate, not too late.
Couple of other bits that we should just round up from the weekend. The Little Haven swim event that took place. Well done to Isabel Hatton-Ellis, who won that in a time of 21:01. Edward Graham 21:02, very close, and Geraint Owens made up the top 3. These events are really popular, Fraser, aren't they? So that was well supported by the sounds of it.
Yeah, Finton and Mug UK. Everyone's just touched on the weather, but on a serious point, it's just fantastic for that event that are well ahead, because it's very popular swim, it's competitive swim. People come from a long way around. It's postponed so regularly because you just can't, predict tide timetables and weather and so on. So the fact it went ahead on a nice day in Broadhaven would have been a really good day down there.
I can't think of anywhere better for that. That would have been absolutely glorious and tough as well. They're not easy, those events. So great effort from everyone that took part. A few things just to plug as well. Neyland Yacht Club celebrate their diamond anniversary. They have a special regatta coming up on Saturday with yacht and dinghy racing from 10:55. So you can head along for that. And at Pembroke RFC on Sunday, Gordon, it's club registration day. So this is for everyone, new and returning players, under 7s up to under 16s can head along and they can do all their registrations. So that's going to be a busy day there.
Definitely. Pembroke are a great little clubhouse there, and they always had a good junior section. When I was involved with Harford West, we had some great welcomes at Pembroke, and good luck to them. There's a rumour that Jonathan Thomas is coming back, but I don't know whether it's just because his name's on the stand or whether he is actually going to come back.
What, to play? Yeah,
that's what I meant.
Yeah,
he's going to be there signing on.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it? That's one to watch, Gord. Yeah.
I am only joking, guys. He actually went to watch the Swans on Saturday.
We believe you, Gord.
He drove all the way to Middlesbrough, Fraser.
I wasn't going to spoil your fun there, Gord.
Yeah.
I believe anything that Gordon tells me. That's the problem. You watched some pre-season rugby, didn't you, Gord, at the weekend? Who did you see?
I watched Haverfordwest play Wellingborough, and we had interviews with some of the Haverfordwest youth boys that went to Ireland as well, Ben.
Yeah, we did.
A number of those players were making their senior debuts. That was
Wow.
great to watch. There was about 4 or 5 of the boys came on. Obviously, it was rolling subs, but it was a very competitive game, to be fair, for the first game of the season. Wellingborough took it very seriously, and so did Haverfordwest. And it finished 19-all, so it was enjoyed by everyone. And, you need to get your fitness body ready for the season, and that game certainly did both sides a lot of good.
And they did better than Nayland's rugby players, didn't they, at the weekend? Because they were making their way to Cumgorse for a warm-up match.
Depends how you look at it, really. Well, half of their bodies are sore. The Nayland players woke up with a headache, and it was because they didn't play. They didn't get to their destination. They were a bit like Mr. Watson, had too much to drink.
Put it this way, they didn't make it to Cumgorse, did they?
They didn't know, but I had to say, seeing that it gave me a flash. But there was no drink involved in this incident. I can promise you that. But I was driving to Cumgorse back in summer of 2002. It was a Llanelli under-21s at a pre-season game. Then unfortunately involved in a car incident, which wrote it off. So I looked at Daves and thought there are worse journeys to have to Cumgorse. don't worry about it. I wish I'd broken down in Kilgetty that day.
That's it. They made it as far as the Kilgetty roundabout, and then the coach broke down, and they just went to the pub, I think. And that's a bit of team bonding in pre-season. It could be worse.
That's what it's all about, man.
Listen, enjoyed that.
I'm on about.
Exactly. And maybe they'll put their success this season down to what happened on the way to Cumgorse in early August. We'll do it again next week. Thank you, Gordon. Thank you, Fraser. Thank you, Tom. More Pure West Sport next week from 7 until 9. KT is on the way with the Mood Train for a Monday evening. Good night.
Built it and forgot it. Let us give you